So the oldest planner I have is actually my first planner, and that is this little compact size, sort of like a Filofax if you want to call it that way. It had 6 rings, and I have no idea, I think I got it for like as a birthday present, and it's actually from the year 1999. So I was between 13 years old, because this one does go into 2000. Yeah, so basically I use this barely for anything, and I mean I even have this was what, like a price tag or like a little tag from like a clothes or so, like a shirt or something that I probably had when I was 12 years old. And of course, already right off the bat you can tell, and you're going to see in the next planners that I will be showing you, I am an animal lover, and obviously this had to have dogs and cats, and that's probably why they bought it for me. Somebody, I don't know if it was family or friends. And so this is the very first planner that I ever had. And again, I was probably 13 years old, and I guess I was in 8th grade. I was in middle school. So this is the oldest planner, and basically you guys can see that I only wrote down basically school stuff and like birthdays. And then I would write down like when I had FCAT. And I don't think I wrote down homework in here. No. I only wrote down things like early release day, there's no school, maybe if I had like a math test, a birthday, and basically like little things that would happen during the months and stuff. So this is my first planner. So I keep all of my planners and all of my journals and everything, like I keep everything. I have everything stored in boxes, and this is the reason why I filmed this video a little later, because I had to dig down and get everything back. But yeah, so as I showed you guys, since this is my first planner from 1999, I have every single year, like every planner from 1999 till now. So I have this one, and then they're all school planners basically. I have this one's from 2001, 2002. This one had like this was a school planner that they gave you at school, and I didn't like the cover. I think it was like Dawson's Creek or something, and so I covered it in just like black cardstock because I was like that. So I have this one, then I have a student planner from the next year, and then I have a puppies one. As you can tell, I really like dogs. And so this one was a birthday gift from my sister. And again, so I have another planner here. I have another school agenda for the next year. This one's just regular. They all start in September, I believe, when school starts. And then I have this other one, which I also made the cover myself because I didn't like the background, so I did some cutouts from, I had a Mickey background, but so I cut out some like words and stuff from magazines, and I made the cover. I made it sort of my own. And then I have this next one from the following year. Again, I decorated everything. I really liked adding like letters to that stuff. And then I added some stickers in the back and over here in the front. And then I had like a little calendar, which I guess you can consider it a planner as well, for 2007 and 2008, as well as my school planner. This one I would keep around in my purse, and just so I would know things that had to go on during the month. It was just like a monthly view, so I would write down things that were important here to know. And then this was my school planner. Then I had the following year, which is 2008, 2009. Then I had a smaller agenda because I had finished school by now. By school I mean college and whatnot. So this is already when I started working, so I didn't need a big planner anymore to write down homework or anything. So I would keep track of like work stuff in here. And then I stopped in 2009 buying planners just because I had no reason to use them anymore. I didn't have any homework, and then like work stuff was already sort of settled, and I had my work calendar actually at work, so I never used a planner at home because I would still be living with my parents and I didn't need it. But then a few years went by, and I got back into like the whole, I missed having a planner. So I was already living home by myself. I was independent, if you want to call it that way. And in 2014, which was last year, I decided to get back into owning a planner. So that is when I started continuing again, keeping track of stuff. And then, as you all know, the next one after that is my Daytimer Malibu, and this one, the Erin Condren. So basically, I have, that would make us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 planners that I have throughout my whole entire life. And then I have to count that I have journals as well. But anyway, since this is a planner tag, I have 13 planners. So I keep all these planners basically because I like to look back, and they're considered journals for me, and I just really liked, they're part of my life. I grew up with these, and then I had like notes from friends in here, so I like to keep these as memory keeping. I don't actually ever go through them. Like once in a while, if I open the box where they're stored at, I will look through them and I'll be like, oh my god, how funny, how stupid, and how silly I was when I was smaller. And so basically I keep them because they are memories for me, and I like to look back on them once every few years and just reminisce looking at the pages. How many planners do I actively use at one time? So I have a few planners, as you guys know. Well, my main planner is the Erin Condren Life Planner. This is where I do all of my personal main planning. I also have another planner at work, but that one's just a regular office style planner, and I keep it at work, and it has work stuff, so there's no need to show that on camera, but I do have that one. And then for home, I also have the Daytimer Malibu, which I am currently working on to use as my financial planner, or like budget planner. I want to keep track of all my expenses because I have been slacking off a bit the past month. So I have this one, then this one again is my current one where I keep track of appointments and things. And then I also have this monthly, let me put this out of the way. I have this monthly view planner for 2015 for this year. And this planner, I will show you guys the inside maybe in another video, is my editorial calendar for social media. Even though I do keep track of social media in my Erin Condren, this one is like a glance, like a month at a glance, and I can view in 1 month all of my YouTube videos that I've been posting and I'm planning on posting. So I use that as well, and I don't think I have any more planners. Yep, that's it. I currently use 3 planners. So I have my budget, my personal, and my editorial calendar planners. So I'm going to share, because I have all of my school planners and my last few years of school were here in Spain, they're mostly in Spanish. So I'm going to grab this planner from 2013 when I was living in the United States, and I'm going to share with you guys, isn't this planner like the cutest? Like every single month had a different like puppy on it on the front, and then when you opened it you had your month at a glance, and then you had a week per page. So I'm gonna grab, let's see this page for example, from March 2013, from the 17th to 23rd. I had a lot of friends in high school that were just as obsessed with planners and blogs and stuff like that, so I would have a lot of them right inside my planner, and we would just, instead of paying attention in class, we would actually write notes to each other through the planner. So basically, let's see, I wrote down like a music quote here from a song. It's called "I Drove All Night to Get to You. Do 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 do." Is that all right? Ha ha ha. I wish I could. So basically, I was obsessed with this song from Celine Dion, so I wrote it down here, and then I guess I had like a funny quote here. Then on Monday, apparently I had no homework. It was it was St. Patrick's Day. And I didn't wear green, boohoo, but my agenda's green, well, maybe my ring. So apparently I wasn't into the school spirit of wearing green, but whatever. Then on Tuesday, I had to do some homework for English, and then some for history, and then somebody wrote here, I think this was a friend, says, "Woohoo, I finished it good." Somebody finished their homework. And then on Wednesday, it was my cousin's birthday, and I don't know why this is written here. "Save us all, early release day, save the French manicure." So I guess that week I was wearing a French manicure, and I was always really obsessed with being careful with my nails. Now look at me, I never wear the manicure. But yeah, I don't know why. Somebody wrote that on my planner. Then on Thursday, I had some homework for French and for chemistry, and apparently, I don't know why I wrote this. Will I reach my goal? I don't know. And then I think this is somebody, oh, this is a friend. She wrote me, "Why do my teeth have to be straight anyways?" So I guess she was wearing braces at that time, and she was having her teeth, I guess her braces had been tightened up and her teeth were hurting, so I guess she was upset that day, and she wrote in my planner that why do her teeth have to be straight, because she was suffering that day. And then I had Relay for Life, and then on Friday, more homework for health and English, and then I guess I went to my friend's house and I saw a baby possum. More Relay for Life. And then on Saturday, I don't know, oh, this probably has to do with my goal. I reached somewhat of my goal, $23.49. I think this has to do with Relay for Life. Like I was trying to get money to donate. And then I wrote here, "Mom was hilarious. Can we say cotton candy and cold pizza?" It's probably because when I was at my friend's house, we had that for dinner or something. And then on Sunday, NY Buddy comes back. That was my friend. She had left to New York on a trip with her family, and I was dying for her to get back because I wanted to go spend some time with her. And then I did some dress shopping because my sister was going to get married that following summer, so I was the maid of honor, and I had to find a dress or a color of a dress so that the rest of the bridesmaids could wear that same color. And I was having trouble because I wrote here, "Am I that skinny that there are no size 2s?" I was always having trouble finding small petite clothes because I was super skinny. I still am, but I had a lot of trouble finding clothes, and you would think that being skinny, that's not a problem. Well, it was, and I couldn't find any nice wedding dresses. And then that was the Oscars that night, and then apparently this week I was upset because I rode the bus to go to my house, and yellow buses suck. I never liked riding buses. And then somebody wrote here, "You go bouncy bounce, I'm Vice." Anyway, so that was that week of March, and apparently, as you can tell, I only wrote down homework and then just funny quotes and stuff that I would remember for those days, which apparently I can't remember because they're all like inside jokes that I had with friends, but it's still nice to remember that I had a good time that week and it was pretty busy. So that's one of the main reasons why I keep these planners. So the different styles and types of planners I have used over the years are basically all the same because they are all school planners. As you've seen in this planner, it had the monthly view and then like two weeks in one glance. So you had 1 week here and another week here. This was pretty hard for school because on days that I had a lot of homework and stuff, these boxes weren't big enough, so I never really liked this style, and obviously when summer reached, I stopped using this planner. But if we look into, let's say, one of these, Most of the school planners I've had have been a week at a glance and the horizontal spread. I wrote down a lot of things. As you can see, it's all like journal style, and again, all homework and stuff I would do each day. But it's all of them have been horizontal view. I have another one here from the States as well. It's from Monday to Sunday, and it's all horizontal spread. Here's another one, horizontal. They are all horizontal. Apparently that's all they sell for school planners. More horizontal spread. Oh, this one is a horizontal spread, but it's not a week at a glance. So you would have, for example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then it would start again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and like that. So you only had 4 days in one spread. And then those that had weekends, the weekends were split, and that's the way it was. And then I have another agenda here, again, another horizontal spread and another horizontal spread here. And in this small Vogue one, another horizontal spread. So basically I've always used the horizontal spread just because I didn't find anything else in the stores, and that's what I use. And I don't actually like the horizontal spread because I've never known how to decorate it. So that's why when I discovered the Erin Condren planner, I have been loving it just because it's a whole different kind of planning system for me, and I love trying new things. And then also, you guys, you can tell that they are all spiral bound planners, and it wasn't until last year, or this year, sorry, that I started using a ring binder or a ring planner. So this was a whole novelty for me, and I'm not entirely used to it. That's why I bought the Erin Condren, and I switched back to the spiral bound planner just because it's easier for me to keep the pages all together for the entire year. Instead here, they don't all fit, so I have to store them in different binders, and it's a little difficult for me. So I do like the Filofax system, the ring system, but I much prefer the spiral bound of the Erin Condren notebook. And my planning style hasn't exactly changed over time. Well, I should say during my school years, my planning style was basically, as I've shown you, I would write down homework, and then I used different colored pens. I never did any color coding. I would only probably mark down with like a highlighter when I had exams and stuff like that. But basically I had no organization whatsoever. I would just write as if this were a journal, and I would write like endlessly, and I don't care how it looked apparently. So I wasn't really picky about using like a special planning style or anything. It wasn't until this year or the end of last year when I started viewing a lot of YouTube videos and getting into like the whole planning community that I started finding my style, but I am still looking for it. So as you can tell in some of my spreads, I do like the whole decorating with stickers very much right now. I didn't have stickers before, so I never had been much of a decorator, but I am enjoying doing this whole like decorating thing because I've always been into scrapbooking. So this is sort of like a scrapbooking style for me, and yeah, so I don't have a specific way to plan. I scatter all of my appointments around. I don't color code generally. And that's basically what I do. I don't have a style. And I guess it's changed over the years in the sense that now I'm decorating more, but that's just because I'm into the whole planning community, and I love looking at how people decorate their planners, and I really want to try it in my own way. So that's the main reason. So my favorite planner that I've ever had has to be my current planner, which is the Erin Condren Life Planner. As I've mentioned before, I absolutely love this planner because of the style, or the layout that it has. This vertical style layout is so new to me that I am enjoying every single second of it, and planning my days out in these spreads and decorating them and embellishing and everything from here. So that has to be my favorite planner. So as you can tell already that I've answered most of these questions already in the previous parts of the video. How long do I save my planners for? I'm going to save them and try to save them forever, for my entire life. I'll probably end up throwing away a few of them, like mainly school planners, but I always regret like thinking that way because this is a memory for me. This is journal, like I mentioned. This is my life. This is, I don't know, this was me. Like when I was 15, 16, or probably, well, here I was 17, 18, but this was how I was back then, and I think this is a treasure to keep because you see how you've changed over the years, or how busy you were back then, or what was the things that mattered back then, and I don't think I will be throwing away my planners, but if I do, I will probably throw away my school planners, but again, I would feel extremely sad, so I doubt that will happen. I'm going to keep storing them in boxes until I run out of space, and when the day comes that I don't have space, I will make space for it most likely. I'm obsessed with planners, and I love keeping memories from my childhood days. How do I see myself planning in 10 years? Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to try and keep this whole style of decorating and using washi and labels and stickers throughout the years, but if I do get tired, and because it is very time consuming, I have to admit it does relax me, and it's kind of like a therapy for me. It's a creative outlet as well. But if I do get tired of this whole like planning system, I will most likely go back to just writing in my planners. Like for example, this week, this spread is fairly simple. I barely decorated. I just wrote down to-dos and then tasks. So my planning style probably in 10 years is going to be this spread, most likely. But again, I don't know, and I will try and keep having like nice decorated spreads, and also functional. Last but not least, my favorite thing about planning is absolutely 100% the community. I wouldn't have gotten back to using planners if it wasn't for the whole community, honestly. I've always, as you can tell, loved using planners just to write down what I've done during the days, because sometimes I would feel a little lazy writing in a journal, and now that I'm older, it feels weird to write in a journal, like sort of like a diary. I don't want to call it diary, but more of a journal. So I do like using planners to write what I do each day, and as a journal style. So basically, it wasn't until I found a planner community that I went back to planning and using planners, and I found it as an amazing creative outlet. And yeah, so I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's important to me right now that you guys know that if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't enjoy doing this so much, because you guys are awesome, and I love sharing this with you guys, and finding like-minded people who like the same things and actually enjoy and don't think that doing this is being a weirdo. So the planning community is amazing, and one of the main reasons why it's my favorite thing about planning. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and got to know a little bit more about me and my planning and my planners that I've kept over the years. And let me know, you guys, if you keep your planners as long as I have, and if you've been planning for some time now, or if you're a newbie. I would tag all of you below. I'd like to thank Kayla for making this awesome tag, which will help me get to know all of you a little better if you decide to participate as well. So thanks again, and I will see you in your tag. Bye!